In this video, I'm going to explain to you how to use EASE or Engineering Equation Solver to automate some circuit analysis for us. You may recognize this circuit from Lab 4. It's just a BJT circuit, and we might be interested, for example, to know how the various quantities change as a function of beta. So let's Engineering Equation Solver is on the VDI, for the student VDI. It's also installed on all the computers in all the engineering areas about CSI. So if you go, and it's either in the start panel, or you can just type EASE here, and if you have an EASE file that pops up, you can pop up. Otherwise, you can come up here and find ease64.exe in there. Starts up, you get the front panel there, and you have an equations window into which you can type equations. Now, if we're going to analyze this circuit, let me move the circuit down. There we go. If we're going to analyze this circuit, then I can actually just load up. I've already got a set of equations ready. So let's open up and look at this. Okay, so here are the analysis equations for this circuit, and you've learned in 2364 where all these come from, or you can go look at the particular lab. If I surround a line in a quote, that makes it a comment. So if I wanted to solve this for a beta of 100, then I could just write beta equals 100, and I could come up here and solve, and it will give me answers for all of them. If I pop up, where's my solution window? There it is. There, okay, it's off to the side. There we go. So if I solve for the particular beta, it goes ahead and solves for everything. And the nice thing about this is you can write the equations much as we would on a whiteboard or in your notebook. And if you have the right number of equations and the right number of unknowns, it goes ahead and does all the substitutions and solves it for you. If I wanted to solve this for a range of beta, though, certainly I could go through and I could solve it one at a time, but there's a better way. You can actually, let's comment that out so it doesn't know what beta is. And if I try to solve this now, it will fail because it'll say, oh, you have 9 equations and 10 variables. So there is a method that we can use called a parametric table, which is very handy. And let's say I want to compute this for several different, let's say 4 different betas, and then I want beta and IC and VCE in my parametric table. So now I have the table here, and I want to compute this for a range of beta, let's say from 100 to 250, and it will go ahead and fill in that. And then instead of saying solve, I can say solve table, and it will go ahead and solve this table, and it'll plug in beta of 100 to all these equations, solve everything, copy down the 2 pieces that you asked for, then repeat that for 150, then 200 and 250. You can vary so you can have one independent variable, or you can have multiple ones. It's a little more complicated if you do multiple ones, but it's doable. So this is a way that you can use EASE to both solve one set of equations, but also 4 sets of equations all in one fell swoop. Hopefully that was helpful.